Yeah, I suppose just to start with, if you could just tell me your name and what do you find yourself doing for a living at the moment?
My name's Ben Lowry. Nowadays, I consider myself to be an internet entrepreneur and professional acrobat. I always felt like I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always felt like I wanted to be self-employed, wanted to be rich, wanted to be successful, and I think I've got my dad to thank for that. He always encouraged me to be ambitious, and it always felt very natural to me to want to be in business and not to get a job. And so, yeah, I think that was just ingrained in me from a young age to pursue the things I wanted to do and not conform to other people's preferences. I've never had a job. As a teenager, I started teaching guitar. I was doing that full time, playing in bands, and I was busy. I was seeing a lot of students, doing gigs every weekend. And eventually, I turned that into an online business. I created an online guitar lesson website that was quite successful. It had hundreds of thousands of users, millions of YouTube views. And as a 23-year-old, I pretty much retired. I was making 10, 12, 15 grand a month. But I had some ups and downs. I kind of messed it all up. I wasn't very good at managing the money. I got myself in a mess with income tax. But that turned out to be okay because that started me on a new chapter. It sent me in a different direction that I'm very happy with now. So if I could go back and change it, I wouldn't change anything, even though it was a big mess. I think it's deeply ingrained in my character. There's a massive amount of intensity in me to want to thrive and succeed. So whether we're talking about testing the police and seeing if I'm going to get arrested on a scrambler driving through the centre of Bristol, or whether we're talking about, handstands and acrobatics or anything else I've done, there's such a huge burning inferno in me. I don't know why that is, but whatever it is I'm doing, I just want to do it big. I want to succeed. I want to be the best I can be. I want to be fully self-expressed and just, and give it all I've got. And I think, I don't know why that's in me, but it is. All I do is train all day, every day. I go from one class to the next. I start off in the morning, I practice handstands for 2 hours. I'll then go to the gym and do weightlifting, bodybuilding. I'll then perhaps, I'll go to a yoga class or a dance class, maybe ballet. Later I'm going to gymnastics. You're going to come with me. Contemporary dance, street dance, pole dancing I do. I just go from one class to the next because I love it. I remember hearing Tony Robbins explain once that you're always going to find a way of trying to earn love. And when you're little, you have early experiences where maybe you do something really well and you get praised for it and people say, well done, and you feel loved for what you achieved. Or some people, they make people laugh and everybody laughs and for the rest of their life they want to be a comedian. They're constantly trying to crack jokes. Or some people, they get hurt, they're in pain and they get love and sympathy. For the rest of their life they're a victim. They've always got problems. They're trying to sort of recreate that love. And so you're either an achiever, a joker or a victim, and your brain wires up and links up and learns, that's how you get love. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I think early on I got rewarded for doing well, and from that moment on I wanted to be an achiever. Your brain links up. The better I do, the better I am, the more I achieve, the more people are going to love me. And that's all it really boils down to. We just want to be loved. You're either going to get positive, you're either going to believe it's possible and start enjoying yourself if you're around me, or we're not going to be friends. I'm not going to participate or lend my energy to perpetuating someone having limiting beliefs about themselves. So I snap them out of it real quick when they start all that with me. I think it's a buzz for many reasons. It's fun on one level, it's sociable, it's nice to interact with people, it's nice to help people, it's nice to be a part of people's journey, it's nice to pass on skills, it's nice for me to run the class. I think it's fun and enjoyable and positive for many reasons. It's one big buzz really.
Is there anything you want to add, anything you think I've missed about the life of Ben Lowry?
Not really. I think if I was going to underline anything, thoughts become things. There's no question. We can shape and direct and steer our life and create it the way we want it to be without compromise. Every last detail can be how you want it to be. And I think we've just got to pursue that. And there's no reason not to. The time's going to pass anyway. So why not go after it exactly how you want it to be?